Hi guys, it's almost Valentine's Day and I have Dr. Love here to help me with giving you some great ideas for your next Galentine's Day party. These are easy complements to any charcuterie board. They're so simple to make, but you're going to create a party out of them. We need just 3 ingredients for each one of these, and we'll take anywhere from 8 to 10 to some will take up to 15 minutes to bake, and we're going to make 4 different appetizers. I think don't you think so too? That they should build a party in the kitchen. So that's what we want to do. So lay out those cheeses, lay out those jams, lay out some fresh fruit, lay out some crackers, have everything in the kitchen and let your guest assemble. You'll just tell them the vehicles that they should assemble them with. So in this first one, we need some form of a relish and brie and some frozen pastry shells. Phyllo cook the quickest. We're going to preset our oven to 400. Fill our phyllo cups with 1 to 1 tablespoon of your favorite relish. It just depends on how sweet you want it. And top with a slice of brie. You're going to bake those for 8 to 10 minutes or until, you got it, lightly golden brown. Serve them warm or at room temperature. The next one we're going to make is fig jam bites. So we need brie, mozzarella, some fig jam, and some pre-made pie dough. All we're going to do again is we have that oven at 400 degrees. We cut the dough to fit the mini muffin tins. We spray the tins with non-stick spray before we put the dough in. We fill that dough with our fig jam and your favorite nuts, and top with brie or mozzarella. You bake those a little bit longer than your shells, which is about 10 to 12 minutes or until lightly golden brown. Serve warm or at room temperature. The next one we're going to make is actually a what? A mixed fruit bite. So we need puff pastry, some mixed fruits. We'll need a little flour and some parchment paper. We're going to preheat that oven again to 400. We're going to roll our puff pastry out onto that parchment paper and chop our dried nuts and fruits very finely. Then we're going to, did you say lay it the long way? Okay. Lay it the long way along the dough and then roll that dough up over the dried fruits. Then we want to cut them into 1-inch pieces and lie them on their side. On their side? Yeah, you think so too? Okay. Bake and serve as a base for any of your cheeses. So this makes a wonderful bite, and then they can put any cheese they really like on it. Our next one and last one we're going to make is Bruschetta Bites. There we need some French bread, cherry tomatoes, fresh basil, chopped garlic, and we drizzle it with our favorite balsamic vinegar, right? Right. Cut the bread into 1-inch pieces or into bite-sized pieces. You'll drizzle those with a little olive oil. Bake for 6 to 8 minutes. Watch them. Make sure they don't get too crispy. You could turn them over halfway. With the tomatoes, you can roast all at the same time. You're going to wash those cherry tomatoes, toss them in a bowl with olive oil, salt, and pepper. Roast them in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes or until they pop. This is what they should look like. Now some of these have been halved, but you want them nice and wilty. You'll toss those roasted tomatoes with fresh basil and a splash of good balsamic vinegar, and then put them on your crostini and serve with a little fresh basil. It is a party after all. Dr. Love. Sparkling wine, our favorite. So serve it with sparkling wine. Then buy a box of assorted chocolates. And as a couple party tips, just have some extra crackers on hand and don't forget your gluten-free friends. Have a variety of your jams and your jellies and let them create it with their own jam, fruit, and cheese. And it's Galentine's Day after all, so have fresh flowers for them to take home. And click on the link. You'll find my book on Amazon. It's called Come On Over with lots of more party tips in it. And I hope you have a fabulous Valentine's Day. Dr. Love says goodbye.